Smite is a game I've been wanting to talk about for quite a while now. Much like League of Legends or Dota, it's a type of game known as a multiplayer online battle arena, or MOBA for short. Unlike its competition, where you play as characters with mythological or fantasy inspiration, in Smite, you are the gods, goddesses, and demonic beasts of lore. Smite's cast of spiritual beings spans the ancient pantheons of China, Egypt, Greece, Hinduism, the Norse, Rome, and most notably, the Maya. Mayan mythology is an area of the worldly mythos that's rarely used in popular media, especially in gaming. So why don't we talk about one of Smite's muchos deidades del mundo Maya? I'm the Kitsune Hawk, and today we're headed to the once proud lands of Tikal, Copan, Palenque, and beyond to discuss the backstory of Xbalanque. So get out your pencils, trivia enthusiasts, because this is character development. Before we get into the details of Xbalanque's portrayal in Smite, let's talk about the Mayan legend where he hails from. Xbalanque and his brother Wanapa were the sons of one Wanapa, created after their father was tricked and killed trying to participate in a ball game hosted by the lords of Xibalba, the Mayan hell. Like their fathers, the twins were excellent pits players, quickly gaining the attention of the gods, including the lords of Xibalba, who invited Xbalanque and Wanapa for a game of pits. They had to endure many trials between games, letting the lords of Xibalba win until they agreed to play a game without cheating. By defeating the lords of Xibalba, the twins gained the powers of the gods, which they used to remove the tricksters from their positions. The gods, impressed by the twins' feat, made Wanapa into the sun and made Xbalanque into the moon. Now, back to Smite. Let's look at how Hi-Rez Studios interpreted the Mayan embodiment of the moon. For starters, the names of his passive and ultimate abilities, Dead of Night and Darkest of Nights respectively, are nods to his status as a lunar deity, but his status as a hunter-type fighter isn't quite in line with the myth. Xbalanque and his brother tried to be hunters when they were building a garden because the animals would keep undoing their work, but they were unsuccessful hunters, taking them several tries to catch a rat, who informed the two that they were better suited to playing pits instead of gardening or hunting. 3 of Xbalanque's skins are based on football, the modern-day equivalent to Mayan pits. While the Jaguar footballer skin isn't based on a particular national team, the other 2 were made to celebrate the 2014 FIFA World Cup. The Football Star 2014 skin is based on the home uniforms of the Brazilian national football team, since Brazil was the host country of the 2014 FIFA World Cup, while the Weltmeister 2014 skin is based on the home uniforms of the German national football team, who claimed victory in the 2014 World Cup. Weltmeister itself is even German for World Champion. Each of these skins even changes his blowgun into a vuvuzela, a type of plastic horn that became infamous during its usage in the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. On that note, let's now discuss Xbalanque's weapons. His primary weapon is what's known as bolas, a weight or multiple weights connected to a cord. A single bola or multiple bolas would be thrown to tangle the target's limbs, though it was intended for hunting more than it was for warfare. Bola were widely used by native peoples in both North and South America, making it a suitable weapon for a Mayan god, even if he wasn't the best hunter. The bola is not an uncommon weapon in the realm of fantasy though, especially with its usage among fictional ninja, which helps to explain the Xbalanque skin. As for Xbalanque's secondary weapon, a blowgun, this was another hunting tool used by the Maya, including the mythological Xbalanque and Wanapa. The pair used their blowguns to rid the false sky deity Vocab Kokwish of his power and pride, allowing the twins to become the proper representations of the sun and moon. Finally, I want to talk about Xbalanque's design, as the jaguar is an animal prominently featured in Mayan culture. Jaguars, being nocturnal hunters, were seen by the Maya as symbols of the night, and the Mayan gods of the underworld were often described as having the characteristics of a jaguar, Xbalanque included. Jaguar pelts were worn in Mayan society, but almost always by the aristocracy. Instead of being based on Mayan warrior fashion, the way Xbalanque wears a jaguar pelt is instead based on the Jaguar Knights, high-ranking warriors of the Aztec military, who fashioned their entire armor out of a jaguar pelt. Ultimately, Hi-Rez Studios' decision to include the Mayan pantheon on the day the Mayan calendar ended was a brilliant one, and having Xbalanque lead the pack proved that the Mayan gods are more than capable of being interpreted with as much detail as their off-spotlighted Greek or Egyptian counterparts. Here's to seeing this tale being retold in the near future. This has been Character Development. Thanks for watching, and you can thank my channel artist Yuki for suggesting this episode. Be sure to leave your feedback and suggestions in the comments section below, and if your appetite for world mythology is still around, the annotation on the right will take you to the last episode on the Strata Guardians of the Etrian Odyssey series. There's quite a medley of mythos to be had there. You can also use the annotation on the left to check out Chadtronic and his pretty hilarious reaction videos. It's crazy what he has to watch and comment on, but his reactions are always worth it. Thanks for watching and take care, everyone!